The notorious Daniel crime mob are back in control of North Glasgow in the wake of the Monaghan and Lyons Jr murders. Underworld sources have revealed the so-called D-mob, as they are known in crime circles, have regained the upper hand on long-standing Lyons crew who are still reeling from the double murders. The Daniel network is said to be headed up by Francis Fraggle Green, who is said to have taken to wearing a bulletproof vest amid Scotland's ongoing gang wars. Fraggle is calling the shots with the help of a seasoned right-hand man, while high-ranking Stephen Bonzo Daniel is content to take a back seat. The crew ramped up their activities after an elderly Daniel family member and a vulnerable boy were targeted by Tamo Junto hoods linked to gang war instigator Ross Miami McGill. An insider said, since the killings in Spain, the D-mob have regained control of much of the north of Glasgow, and everyone knows that if you control that part, then you basically control the city. Fraggle is in charge of the family, and he's got a very capable right-hand man. They've ordered teams onto the streets to make it known they're back in charge. It's a real show of strength. Bonzo might be the guy people hear about, but he's not the main man, and he's quite happy with that. The source added, the Lyons haven't recovered from the Spain murders. Understandably, it rocked them to the core. They don't appear able to fight back, and the Daniels have taken over after several years on the back foot. Claims about the shift in power come after a 7-month-long revenge campaign triggered by former Union Bears Ultra McGill, who is calling the shots from his Dubai bolt hole. Initially, associates of Edinburgh mob boss Mark Richardson were in the firing line as a wave of fire bombings and machete attacks swept across the capital. Violence then erupted in Glasgow, where members of the Daniel crew and associates were targeted. We told how Bonzo's mum Annette and Uncle Norman had their homes in Bishopbriggs near Glasgow torched, and his cousin Jamie Grinch Daniel was apparently slashed near his flat in the city's Milton. But it's understood an attack on a 12-year-old boy and a woman in Milton linked to the Daniels was the final straw for clans heads to launch a fight back. Their claimed resurgence also comes after the double murders of Lyons gang bosses Ross Monaghan and Eddie Lyons Jr in Spain on May 31st. Suspected hitman Michael Riley of Heaton, Liverpool, was extradited from the UK last week after authorities in Spain issued an international arrest warrant. Spanish police had earlier said they suspected the man involved was an internal member of the rival Daniel clans. But Police Scotland have said there is no intelligence suggesting the hit was orchestrated from Scotland. The feud raging in Scotland kicked off in March when Rangers Ultra McGill claimed he was ripped off with fake cash by allies of jailed Edinburgh kingpin Richardson, an ally of the Daniel mob. Cops have arrested 57 suspects as part of their Operation Portalage crackdown, including 25-year-old Liam McDermott of Edinburgh, who became the first gang war hood convicted for his role in the carnage. Judge Lord Arthurson remanded him, warning he faces a substantial jail sentence next month. We told how McGill of East Kilbride was arrested last month in Dubai, along with Lyons gang head Stephen Lyons, Stephen Jimmy Jameson and Stephen Larwood. Lyons, Larwood and McGill were later freed and ordered to leave the desert bolt hole. Sources claim McGill is hiding out in China.